2008, it's a blank slate. Whatever happened last year, it's over with. I had a whole lot of stuff that happened last year. It's done, gone. Just put it out the window. Now you have a new year, and this is really where we're going to begin. How you can become a strong and confident woman. I love the fact that Shelley held up my book that I published a couple of years ago, because that's a part of my theme as well, because it's all about reinvention. And Shelley may hold it up again. I have another copy that I'm going to give away. The content is great. The hairdo is different. Completely different. So every now and then, you have to go to the spa, you have to treat yourself to new things, and you have to reinvent your hair. Things are just going to be modernized. So I want to talk to you about how you can rebuild and relaunch and dedicate yourself so that this year becomes not only a spectacular year, but a year where you can really say, yes, I am confident and I'm really excited about what I did because of X, Y, Z. Not because of luck, not because of, oh, it just sort of happened or things just came. You literally are strategically planning your success. You cannot control all the things that happen in your life, correct? There are a whole lot of things that happen you have absolutely no control over. But you can put forth some kind of plan of action that can steer you in the right direction, that can build your business, that can help you from a banking perspective. All of those things can be put in place, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm very excited that Shelley has invited me, so we can get you off on the good foot, as they say, get you off starting things anew. I'm now thinking and processing about stuff that didn't go right with me at the end of last year. And a lot of it probably had to do with timing, not necessarily about what I did or didn't do from a marketing perspective or working with clients or all of those things, but the fact that I probably needed to think about the fact that a lot of the seeds that I planted in 2007 are just now germinating. So a lot of the things that you did last year that you wanted to give up on and you didn't really see the results are going to come into fruition now in this year, if you have the confidence and the strength to really move yourself forward. I've been in business now for almost 21 years. It was 20 years in October. And like you, I've had an evolution in business. I started off in the temporary employment industry, having graduated from Northeastern with my MBA degree and then working for the Gillette company for a short while. I then transitioned into that industry and then started my own business back in 1987. Not knowing that things just take twists and turns and they go up and down and things happen to you. And so then you find yourself into other kind of businesses, as I did. And so along the lines of 1989, I then was really actively involved in training and development, which I'm doing now. So I really was a trainer at first and then became a keynote speaker and all of the other things that go along with it. So you're going to find, if you're in business or if you're a career path person, a professional in a particular industry, you're going to take paths and crooks and turns and all of those things. But since we're in January, I want you to develop an idea of reinvention and rebuilding. That's going to really build up your confidence level. And resourcefulness, that's going to be critically important, really important. The one principle I'd like to share with you that I think is important for your businesses or those of you who are in corporate America is to understand the importance of having a seamless life. And I'm going to share that with you in just a second. I want you to be seamless. How many of you work for a large or a mid-sized or a small company? Okay, so probably 50%, 30% on this side, maybe 10 or 15% on this side. How many of you have your own business? Let me see your hands. Okay, so a significant number of you. All right, wonderful. You are in this day and age, because things are changing so incredibly rapidly. Doesn't make any difference if you are working for someone or if you are in business like I am. It's going to be really important for you to have a seamless lifestyle. I'm going to sort of sway this way and sway this way so I can see my friends in the back of this room and the back of this room. A seamless lifestyle. This developed in my life about 20 plus years ago. When I was traveling and I was in the St. Louis airport, going, I think, to California, coming back to the Boston area. And that was a long time ago. And I'm thinking, I'm in St. Louis, nobody knows me in this airport. It was a great lesson for me because I ran smack dab into someone I knew here in Boston from my church at that time. And we had a brief conversation and chatted. She went her way and I went my way. That taught me that no matter what city I'm in, I have to be the same person in St. Louis as I was in Boston. How seamless is your life? Can someone see you now that maybe knew you as Charlotte? Where's Charlotte, my friend who was with DeWolf, who I knew 10 years ago? And she said, I came today because your name was there and I haven't seen you in a long time. And we chatted and got caught up. And I'm so proud that the conversation we had before this program started is exactly who I am today. So if you are going to be a proud and confident woman, you're going to have to make sure that your life is seamless. Doesn't mean that sometimes you got to have some repair work done on those seams. You get a little afraid sometimes. But it means that who you are on your job has to be who you are off your job. Who you are in this kind of setting with very supportive women has to be the same kind of woman who you are in another city, on vacation, or whatever. The world is so small now, you will be on vacation in Europe or Asia or Africa, where I go, and you will find people who will either know you or know of you because the world is so technologically small. I've had that happen. I was in Kenya 2 years ago, and then I went back almost 3 years ago, and went back in November. And 2 years ago, I met someone. I was looking for somebody for my radio program, Shelley, and I needed somebody from Concord because I'm on WBNW 1120 AM. They're a member of the chamber, and that's why I'm here. And I needed somebody from the Concord area. Now, I'm over in Nairobi, Kenya, 8,000, 9,000 miles away, in November of 2005. And as we're making introductions with the group that I was with, the group of women I was traveling with, I met a physician who was from where? Concord, yes, right. And I ended up calling her mother at her suggestion and booking someone for my show who was from Concord. You never know where you're going to meet people. So again, the continuity and the seamlessness of your life is going to be the demonstration of your ability to be strong and be confident. Now, this is what happens to us as women. And as I'm talking, I want to have you ask questions at the end of my presentation too. This is what happens. We participate in our own identity theft. We participate in our own identity theft. Let me share with you 5 ways that we do that.